The dry savanna explodes into a frenzy of dust. A pack of African wild dogs encircles the ostrich family, snapping their jaws inches away from a helpless chick. But the mother doesn't hesitate for a second. Protection at all costs. With one explosive kick from her powerful two-toed foot, the attacker is sent flying back into the dust, howling in pain. It had all begun in the serene stillness of the golden dawn. Across the endless African savanna, the mother ostrich carefully leads her chicks through the dry grass. For these fragile young ones, every day is a masterclass in survival. Under their mother's watchful eye, they learn to forage for seeds and tiny insects in the sun-baked soil. Her massive wing serves as their ultimate refuge from the unforgiving noon sun. Yet peace in the savanna is always fleeting. The sweltering air shimmers with heat. The mother strains her neck, scanning the distant horizon. A faint plume of dust rises in the distance, rapidly closing in. Danger has returned, and the family freezes in anticipation of the impending threat. Emerging from the tall, dry grass, the threat reveals itself. A pack of African wild dogs, among Africa's most lethal and coordinated predators. Their strategy relies on teamwork and exhaustion. The pack leader fixes his gaze on the weakest, the tiny ostrich chicks. Instantly, the mother spreads her wings, creating a living shield. The wild dogs split up, surrounding the family from three sides, while the chicks crowd around her massive legs in terror. A psychological game begins. The dogs make feigned, erratic charges, attempting to panic the mother into exposing her young. But an ostrich is no easy prey. The heavy thud of her feet shatters the hard earth. As one attacker lunges toward an exposed chick, the mother swings her wing with force, swatting the predator. The pack tightens the circle. The mother pivots in the center like an impenetrable fortress, guarding her most precious treasure. The wild dogs are heavy-chested, drool dripping onto the scorching dust. One attacker tries to dart directly between her legs, a fatal mistake. In a flash of contracted muscle, the mother leaps, driving her massive claw deep into the wild dog's shoulder. The wounded predator retreats. The pack freezes, realizing the price of this meal might be far too high. With nothing left to lose, the pack attacks all at once. Dust clouds merge into sheer chaos. The mother spreads her wings to their full span and spins furiously on the spot, slicing through the air and turning her body into an unstoppable barricade. Tufts of fur and feathers fly through the dust. Another claw strike sends a predator rolling into the dry brush. One dog snaps at her leg, only to be hit with a devastating backward kick. A mother's protective instinct proves stronger than the pack's instinct to hunt. Her beak snaps closed like a trap, warning off any remaining attackers. The pack leader hesitates. His flanks heave with exhaustion. Their energy is spent, and the mother's defense is unyielding. One by one, the wild dogs turn and melt back into the tall grass, leaving only settling dust on the battlefield. The dust slowly settles. The mother's heavy breathing begins to steady. Unharmed, the chicks peer out from under her lowered wings. They huddle against her scaly legs, sensing the danger has passed. She folds her feathers, stands to her full height, and surveys the clear plain. Victory is theirs. The family can move forward once more. The journey continues, but the savanna tests them at every turn. The cracked ground is treacherous with deep fissures and loose stones. One chick trips and tumbles helplessly onto its back, yet it is not left alone. The mother patiently pauses, gently nudging it upright with her beak. Dusting itself off, the little one scurries back to the group. Suddenly, a massive shadow looms from above. A soaring eagle, lord of the African sky, waits to exploit a single moment of carelessness. But the mother reacts instantly. A sharp, warning hiss, and the chicks obey an ancient instinct, flattening themselves against the ground into the safety of her shadow. The eagle circles once and turns away toward the distant hills. The day's final challenge is a murky water ditch. To the tiny chicks, the unfamiliar water looks daunting. They back away in fear. Stepping in first, the mother extends her wing like a reassuring bridge. Step by step, the chicks overcome their fear, splashing golden drops into the light. Reaching the far bank, the family washes away the day's exhaustion. As the sun sinks below the horizon, painting the savanna in shades of orange, they melt into the tall grass, safe, strong, and together.